Hi there, thanks for tuning in to Routine Wisdom. This segment is about imitation with objects. So today I want to talk to you about imitation skills, and they are foundational to communication. So the more a child imitates you or copies what you do, the closer they are to talking. So when thinking about encouraging your child to talk, we need to take a look back at all those imitation skills and walk through those levels of imitation that he or she has mastered and the ones that they need to work on a little bit more to get to that level of talking. We need to build a firm foundation of imitation skills before we can ever expect them to talk or imitate the words that we're trying to teach them, the sounds, the gestures. So I want to help you explore all those prerequisites. And the first one we're going to do is imitation with objects. And I want you to remember that speech and language is built on mastery of all these steps of imitation. So the first one today is imitation with objects. Just gather some objects around your house. It works best if you have like objects, so like 2 cars or 2 cups. I have 2 rings from a ring stacker, so do some imitation with this. It could be patting them together. If they have 2 rings, you have 2 rings, patting them together, patting on the floor, patting on the wall, maybe looking through them, sticking your finger through them, putting them in a bucket, they put them in a bucket, just imitation with objects. Other things, just like I have 2 fire trucks here, making the ladder go up and down, maybe driving it around the table, and they imitate you driving too. Just rolling a ball back and forth on a table. Maybe you do something spontaneous and unexpected, like putting it on your head and making it fall down to the floor. Will they imitate you? Will they copy you? Other things you can do is during the dressing routine, you have 2 hats. They put on a hat. You put on a hat, getting them to imitate and model you. Maybe playing a bit of peekaboo with it. Putting your hand inside of it. Just be really spontaneous and kind of think out of the box. Have new eyes with the objects in your house, and what could you do to get your child to imitate you? In mealtime or in the kitchen, you have a cup, they have a cup. Just that drinking motion, imitating that. Perhaps you could turn it upside down, make it a drum. They tap, you tap, they copy. A bowl and a spoon, giving them 1, 2. You stir, they stir. Maybe you pretend to eat, they pretend to eat, getting them to copy you. And another thing that I like to encourage parents to do, if you have a mirror somewhere in your house, this is a great way to really encourage and give incentive for those imitation with object skills. So I have just a full-length mirror. You could do this up at the bathroom counter safely with your child on a stool, or maybe a mirror on the wall, setting it down on the floor a little bit. And the nice thing about the mirror is that you'll do these imitation skills in the mirror. Your child can see you, they can see themselves doing the imitative action, and it provides just another layer of feedback. It feels really good. That makes them feel really proud when you're doing these actions in a mirror. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is just to think about it in all of your routines of the day. So maybe start with one. Maybe start with play, with toys, getting them to imitate with objects just in playtime in the morning. Then maybe moving it to snack time, or maybe moving it to dressing. We want to see this imitation with objects throughout their day. So it's a nice and firm, like I talked about, building a firm foundation so we can move to the next level of imitation skills. Hopefully that helps. It gives you a little bit more ideas of things that we're working on as we move towards getting your child to talk. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to send me an email or list it below on Routine Wisdom's YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.